Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I am exceedingly excited. We are coming at you with a foundation review. So today we are going to be trying out the Stay Naked Hydromaniac by Urban Decay. This, like, when I seen this, I was like, I need that in my life. Before we go any further, if you're not subscribed, let's make sure today is the day that you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me, and yeah, let's get into this foundation review. So when I first seen the Hydromaniac, I literally was like, this is a bit of me. So the Stay Naked Hydromaniac is a tinted glow hydrator with a medium coverage up to 24-hour wear. It contains kombucha filtrate and marula oil for hydration. So it's described as a dewy, juicy finish, a healthy looking skin glow, weightless, medium coverage that looks fresh all day. It's a vegan formula and the packaging. The box of course is just really nice, that flash of blue, gorge, and let's look at the bottle inside. So inside there is a nice tube kind of component. There is again the colour so you can see the foundation shade inside, which is great, and then you've got that nice blue which I just think is gorgeous and so eye-catching and so fresh, and it just makes me think of like glowy, dewy, summery skin. So I've got two shades here that I'll try out. I've got shade 50 and shade 51. Both of these are in like a medium shade intensity. For reference, in the Stay Naked foundation, which you guys know is my favourite foundation of all time, I either wear a 41 NN or a 51 warm yellow, so this could be right in between. So let's see how the colour looks on the skin, and then once we see a colour, we will go in and apply. So this is shade 50. It's nice against like my real skin tone, but obviously I've got a little bit of tan on, so I maybe want something a little bit warmer. So let's try shade 51 and see how that looks. Yeah, I think 51 looks a little bit more like what I've got on just now, so I think we'll try 51 today. Like, if you ever have bought anything from Urban Decay and you look in the wee things, there's always like a little message. So it says the first is real, which I just think is so cool. So yeah, I think now that you're drying on my skin, I think we are going to go in with the shade 51. So we'll go in and start by prepping our skin for makeup. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Primer. I spoke about this at great length. You guys know I am super obsessed with this primer. It's so good. And see, if you're not wanting a lot of glow, you could totally just skip this step. I just really like a really glowy base, and I love how the Ultra Glow Primer feels on my skin. It's got hyaluronic acid, it's super hydrating, it gives your skin the nicest kind of dewy finish, and it goes sticky, which I love in a primer. I love a sticky base primer, so right up my street. So this comes with a little squeezy applicator, so I don't know what we're going to do if we're going to drip it straight onto the skin. Let's try. So let's see how this looks. So I don't know how much coverage to put on, so we'll just take a little bit on and we're going to put that into the skin with a sponge. I think you can use your fingers for this or a brush, but I always really like these kind of microfiber sponges. I just think they give a really nice finish to the skin. So we're just going to go ahead and work this into the skin. That's a really nice colour match against my tan. So yeah, it looks quite good so far. Okay, so we're still just going in and working what we had on that first cheek through the rest of the skin. For like a medium to sheer coverage, this is actually spreading out really nicely. It's like you can still see your skin through it, so if you're looking for that full coverage, like initial application you might need to build it up, but the finish is lovely. My skin looks really glowy. I really like this so far. It's a really nice match against my tan. Obviously, like, this is darker than my like natural skin tone, but I have got tan on, so the foundation is to more match my tan than it is to match my face. I don't really like to use like facial tan because I find that it goes kind of really like clings to dryness and make my skin not look nice, so I would rather just have the white face and tan body. So we'll take a little bit more of that and we'll just start taking that through the forehead. I'm using barely any product at all and it's giving me a really nice finish. And I'm just going over the foundation with a brush and just a tiny bit more product, just to really build it up in the areas where I want a little bit more coverage. What I will say is that Like, for me, I normally always go for the fullest coverage with my foundation. You guys know I love full coverage. This is obviously not a full coverage, but it's giving my skin kind of everything it needs. It looks really kind of healthy, glowy. I really like how it feels in the skin as well. It just really feels like I've not got anything on my skin, which I really look for in a foundation, because there's nothing I hate more than getting to the end of the day and it's like, oh my god, take this makeup off. This feels really nice. So far so good. So far we're liking it. So obviously you could just wear this on its own as like a no makeup, but I really want to try and see how it works with my kind of everyday complexion routine. So we're going to go in and add a couple more products and just really kind of build my base up to how I would normally wear it, and we'll see how we got on. So we're going to go in with my favourite concealer. No surprises here. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. Holy Grail concealer, and we're using the shade 40NN, and I'm going to just use that just to really kind of highlight the centre point of my face. So just kind of the under eye and then a little bit up the cheekbone. I'm trying to not do the big triangle that I used to always do with my concealer, and just really focus it just kind of here and here. I'm sure you've all seen this kind of technique. It's very big online, and then because I like to have a little bit of coverage just through the centre of my face. Funnily enough, before I knew that the Hydromaniac was coming today, I had filmed yesterday like a full base routine that was really in depth with like foundation routine, cream contour, that sort of thing. So I'll post that soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. But you'll see that a lot of the steps that I'm doing in this video are really similar to what I'm going to do in that video, because it's my everyday routine. So it just kind of shows you how this product works as part of my everyday foundation routine. And then I'm going to just start to work out that concealer up to the cheekbones. I like to make sure that, see the kind of under eye section of my concealer, like this area here where I get my most darkness, I like to let that sit for as long as possible, just so that it really intensifies in coverage. And what's great about the Stay Naked concealer is that it doesn't go like cakey or cracky, and it really does like sink into the skin really nicely. So we're just going to go in now and blend out our concealer, and you'll see the coverage that gives through the centre of the face just really kind of makes everything look really kind of highlighted and lifted, which I like. The concealer's a little bit more full coverage obviously, so you can use that to kind of add any areas that you want more coverage. The concealer is obviously a lot more full coverage, so you can use that to like intensify coverage where you need it, while keeping the rest of your skin kind of sheer and glowy. So now, before my concealer sets, I like to take a pressed powder and just go in and set things in place. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Urban Decay All Nighter powder and just use that to really set my concealer in place before it has a chance to budge. So what I like to do once I have went ahead and set my powder is we're going to go in and add some bronze to the skin. Oh, I need to remember to use this. Oh, so I bought this a while ago and I've been waiting for the Hydromaniac to come so I could try it. This is a Urban Decay Stay Naked face and lip tint. It's like a cream balm blusher type of thing. I've got the shade Kinky, the nude of course, and we will pop a little bit in the cheeks, because often I forget to do this and then I put on all my powders and I find that I forget I can't really apply on top of powder. It's very dewy and sheer, but it's like a peachy colour, so I think it might be nice to add a pop of colour to the cheeks. So we're going to just go ahead and blend that into the cheeks, just so we've got a slight flush but nothing too over the top, just for a nice glow. And then we're going to go in and start adding some bronzer and stuff and warming our skin up. So I'm going to take for my bronzer the bronzer from the Stay Naked Threesome in the shade Fly. Really, really nice. So if you want a really nice bronzer that's not too matte, this is nice. It's dark enough for if you want a bit of a contour. It will just kind of sculpt the cheeks without being like really dark or really mucky. It's designed so that it's all really kind of skin-like. You see, just doing this really adds a nice bit of definition to the skin. So I'm just going really light-handed with the bronzer. I don't want to be too tanned today. Just enough to really kind of sculpt the cheeks and give me a little bit of a finish. And you'll see that even with that powder on, there's still a really nice healthy glow coming through from that Hydromaniac, so I think we might like it. And then I'm going to just keep going from my little threesome palette, and I'm going to be using the highlighter from this. This is in the shade Fly again, and the highlighter is a really nice gold, so it's really nice if you want that kind of golden glow to your skin. So we're just going to kind of build up the highlight really slow. Just take our time because we don't want it to be too like stripy. I want it to really be slowly worked into the skin. See? Just enough to give us a nice kind of subtle sheen to the skin. So I like to just go in and highlight the bridge of my nose. I don't want to be too precise here and do like an exclamation point or anything. I just kind of take a loose bit of highlighter just over the bridge, just kind of coming from above as if the sun is like shining down on me. Gives you a really nice glow. Overall we're looking really glowy. And then I'm just going to take my brush through all three in here and we're just going to take this up the cheeks for a little bit of a natural kind of flushed glow to the skin, and just give a little bit. I don't want too much blusher today, but just enough to kind of give my skin a healthy glow. Guys, this is really nice. Like, I barely added any product. Like, I feel kind of glowy. I like it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the base with the All Nighter setting spray. You guys know I use this in every video because I can't finish my makeup without it. Locks everything in place. I'm with my trusty fan. So I was just going to do a base routine today, but this packaging's kind of inspired me to do a quick blue eye. So you've seen me do my brows 10 million times. I'm going to do them off camera, and then I will jump back here and we might film the eye, we might not. Wait and see. Okay guys, I was going to film the eye, but I got a little bit distracted listening to a podcast, sorry. But overall, you can see my eye look is very inspired by the beautiful Hydromaniac packaging. So overall, let's just kind of think about how my skin looks. I actually am really impressed with how this looks. Obviously, this is a tinted glow hydrator. It's not meant to be a super full coverage, which is great because I've added a bit of coverage to the centre of my face with concealer, which is what I usually like anyway. Like my cheeks, my forehead, they're still quite sheer. You can still see my skin coming through, which I really like. All my kind of bronzers and stuff layered really nicely on top as well. So overall, I'm really happy how this makeup came together. So yeah, final thought on the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. Obviously, I've not worn this for a long period of time, but I did set it down with my All Nighter setting powder and setting spray, so you know that stuff's going nowhere. Still, I've sat and did my eyes and my brows and stuff, and it still feels really light on the skin. I don't feel heavy. I don't feel like I'm getting shiny, which often I can do when I am filming in this room because there's so many lights. You have no idea how hot it gets. I really like the colour. Obviously, I was a bit hesitant. I thought when I seen this, I thought this is going to be too dark for me, but no, I quite like it. So yeah, overall, super impressed with that. So that is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I will link this product down below. I have got a few affiliate links for Urban Decay, so this will be linked in my description. So yeah, let me know if there's any other foundations you want to see me review. There are a few on my list that I really want to pick up, but any other ones that you want to see, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know if you'll be trying the Hydromaniac. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed, you know what I'm going to say. Today is the day to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, it really helps me out. I'll put all my other social media somewhere on the screen, so be sure to hit me up on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter. And yeah, I'm going to jump off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.